coloring book. And yep, this is what we're going for today. So there we go. Let's start with yellow. We're gonna be going for a colorful image. Let's see if I actually keep that in mind all the way to the end. Very often what ends up happening is I say something and then I end up doing something else. Let's see what happens this time. There we go. Already have yellow and orange on the page, so I think that's a good start. You can sort of see that this could turn into a fun picture. We shall see. There we go. A lot of little things to color, but not too little. There we go. Let's continue with red. Scarlet red. Oops, let's not continue with that. It looks like it's seen better days. Let's try. Yeah, that one looks promising. There we go. It is promising. There we go. So just today going for something relaxed. Relaxed, just coloring. Hope you all are having a lovely day today. I am definitely enjoying the sun. Where I am, the sun is out and it's almost 20 degrees, so for me this is a perfect day. I know there's a lot of Brits out there who feel like 20 degrees is starting to be the upper end of warm. For me, that's the temperature where I just sort of start coming alive. Yep. I need temperature a bit closer to 30. And then I feel like this is nice. Well, it doesn't happen very often, but I'll take the 20. In the meantime, hello, Amakai saying hi. Hi back to you. Hope you're having a lovely day. Yeah, it's nice that you're here. Hope that you're enjoying. I'm gonna go and do the same for this other one. A little bit of red. This reminds me of a mushroom I've seen. Although that mushroom, there's Alex Heath. Hello, nice to see you too. It's lovely to have you here. Always nice when people are saying hi. Always nice. Sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, though, I might be concentrating. You're enjoying and you're going to watch my stream. Okay, thank you very much. That's lovely. I hope you're having a nice and warm day where you are. Do you want to let us know if you're UK based or if you're somewhere else? It's afternoon, so your name sounds very UK based, but you could be elsewhere. You're saying I'm very good at coloring in. Oh, I think the thing is that you can't see the little naughty things that happen here from that video. It's just somehow far enough, so it looks like I'm doing a good job. But it's one of those things that you don't want to take a closer look. Let's do chevrons. Whoops. Always reminds me of a motorway. Oh well, some of the A roads, they have these chevrons. You need to leave 2 chevrons when you're driving. There we go. Right. There's our chevrons. It's gonna be a lot of chevrons to color. There we go. Started that one from the middle. Ooh, some of these are so small. There. go. I think I'll just do an easy color for the one in between. There we go. Whoops. There. So we've got 2 of these done. And still many to go. I'm going to be coloring a lot of chevrons, it seems. But that's fine. I quite enjoy coloring. Anybody else out there who is into coloring? Oh, that actually looks a bit funny. They've made that a bit... Okay. I shouldn't have colored that one that I did in the corner. Maybe I'll color on top of it with something else. Because it's sort of sideways, it goes a bit differently than the others. There we go. There we go. And there we go. You like coloring. That's very nice. Yeah. It's good to have fellow coloring people. Fellow coloring folk. Yeah. I quite like it. Especially on a day like this. I don't know. Everything's always better when the sun is shining. I feel like it's a nice day whether I'm in or out when the sun is shining. Always nice. There we go. Yep. Right. Oh dear. And now, hang on. Just there we go. Like that. Oh dear, somebody's at the door. Give me a second, guys. Yep, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Things just sometimes happen when you're doing a live that you just don't expect. And this was one of those times. There we go. Like that. So now we've got one mystical, magical mushroom almost ready. I think what I will do is I'll just continue on the other one to do a similar one. There we go. Like that. And continuing. Then I'll need to just decide what color to put. Hang on. So I was just reading the comments. Can you color the butterfly next? That one, yes, I can go there. Let's just do the tops of. Let's just do the tops of these mushrooms. Done. Ready. And then let's move on to the butterfly. I quite like coloring butterflies. There we go. Just need to figure out what color to put there in between. Does anybody have any suggestions? Yep, we need to figure out what to put there. Shall I stick with this yellowish? You're back, okay? Good to know that you're back. So am I. It was just a false alarm on the door, though. That's the thing, you're sort of hoping that you can do your life in peace, and then somebody comes and keeps ringing the door. Ringing the door. I don't think you ring the door, you just ring the bell, isn't it? I'm being silly this morning. Hang on. So what shall we do? Shall I go for a different kind of, let's go for a different kind of yellow and hope that that ends up looking different enough. So we've got yellow mushrooms. Wondering if I should go for a different color for the other one. These look crazy. Absolutely crazy mushrooms. There we go. You are not gonna see one of these mushrooms out there. Orange and yellow. Yes, that is the, yes, orange and yellow. I think I'm gonna do the other one with just a bit more red color. Let's go for more red for the other one. There we go. So there we have, oops, I've not colored that at some point. So there we got that. Shall we go for poppy red? I think so. Let's go for poppy red in here. Oops. There. Like that. So now we've got yellow and red mushrooms. There we go. And then I promised to do that. So let's go on to butterfly. What shall we do? I think that would be a lovely one. Let's go for something like that. Shall we do a little bit of blue as well? Let's see what comes out of this. You're thinking good idea. Well, I like that you're agreeing with me. Yep. I'm not quite sure what color goes where. But there we go. Starting with that. Actually, let's do that as well with the same color. There we go. And I think let's do these part. They're like eyes. Let's make them fuchsia too. And then what shall we continue with? I think let's go to purple. Yeah. Should do flowers or butterflies? Yeah. I think let's do butterflies since we've got them in this one. There we go. Oops. Ta-da. And then there we go. We're doing little purple dots. And what I will do is I'm going to go around with the blue that I picked. Let's hope that works well. Let's see how it does. Oh, yep, we've got bright colored. There we go. Almost done. Almost gone around. There we go. Okay, I think that looks quite nice. Gonna do the same with the other one. And then I'm gonna need to figure out what other colors I shall use with the butterfly. We've got this magical picture that's got all possible colors. And I think what I will do is I'm gonna go back to this bright color and I'm gonna go around. Then I'll need to find something a bit lighter in between. There we go. Back again. You keep popping in and out, isn't it? That's fine. That is completely fine. Let's go for that lilac. Although I want to test that first, see how, when it says cute lilac, how cute it really is. I don't want it to be hugely dark, but it's not. That's pretty much what I was looking for, like an in-between color. There we go. Something to, it's not too dark, fills in the blanks, and looks nice with the other colors. And I think we've achieved that. There we go. And let's do the same for the other one. Then it's just figuring out what to put for those outer edges. There we go. You've liked the live and you subscribed. Oh, you're my kind of person. Thank you very much. It's nice to get feedback, and it's nice when somebody appreciates. Whoops. We are going for a really fancy blue. And what I will do is I'm going to put a different kind of blue. I'm going to put dark blue here in the end. Oops. There we go. Okay. And then the question is, what shall we do with this? Shall I continue with the blue? I think I will do that. We'll put blue here. Darker and light blues at the end. There. Yep, it's a lot to color. When it's done, we're gonna have this magical, slightly crazy image of a forest. There we go. I'm gonna go around and do the whole thing with the same pattern. Yep, concentrating hard. Don't want to go over much. There we go. We've got whites. And then we're going to go with this very bold blue. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. Very, very bold blue going around. There we go. Thank you. Somebody's sending hearts and likes and laughing happy faces. That's very nice. Thank you. Yeah. I'm also in a good mood today. There you go. Right. Look at that. We almost have a, just do a little, there we go. And we have a butterfly. Huh. That is nice. We have a butterfly on a very crazy looking mushroom. Right. And then what shall we do next? I'm thinking let's go there and let's do that with red. Got a couple of different very red reds. Let's go and do that with the, oops, with the very dark red. There we go. There we go, red berries. And, I mean, of course it needs to be red berries. It looks nice. We've got some, oops. Did that a bit too fast for my own good. There. So one of them is red. We've got a few more. We've got here. Okay. So you're saying hi. You looked out and had to find me. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much for finding me again. Always nice. Always nice to have you guys around. Yeah. So now I'm gonna do uranium. Let's go. Also very, very red. Same kind of berries. There we go. And last one. There we go. And then we need to figure out next what to do with these. Oh, and I think the mushroom could use a base too. I don't necessarily want to leave that quite wide. Although, I think many mushrooms have quite a light colored base. So what shall we do with that? Let's see. Let's go for... We could go for something crazy. Or something not so crazy. Let's try that. There we go. Get a little bit of color. But it sort of disappears there in the back. Which is pretty much what I was after. There we go. There. And let's put a little bit of color there. There we go. And then the other one. And then what we need to do, I think, is to start bringing some greens and perhaps blues in this picture. Yeah. At the moment, we've got very brave colors. I'm liking this picture, even though I'm saying it myself. It somehow looks nice. Quite cute. So let's move on to greens. What kind of greens shall we go for? There's a warm green. Let's go for something that is a little bit lighter. And then something that is really bashing your socks off. Let's go for mint. Yeah, we've got light green and then something very dark. And I think what I will do, I'll start with this dark. And I'll do a little bit of edge. Let's go for the other side. There we go. All squigglies. I did a couple of days of squiggly mandala coloring. This reminds me of that. Very squiggly. Squiggles indeed. There we go. We're getting there though. Squiggles is going around. Round and round we go. Almost done. Like that. And I think we need to put some in there as well. There we go. One leaf squiggled. And I think what I will do, I'll also squiggle at the same time this other one. So that I don't forget when I put this pen down that what color I used. There we go. Like that. Like that. Oh, light green. Oh, you're saying good choice. Yeah. I think this was probably a good choice. We're both agreeing on that. I think what I will do is I'll put some lighter color within. Or not. I haven't quite decided yet. I could go lighter in here and maybe going towards blue, and I could still go something quite dark here. Let's go warm green. Yeah, but just wondering if that was a good choice. Let's go and see. Let's try that. There we go. Yep. I think we can make this work. There it is. very stripy. I feel like I'm all the time coloring stripes in this image. But we don't mind. There we go. And let's go to the other side as well. And then we've got the other leaf as well to do the same way. There. Guess I could do it differently, but there's already so many colors in this image that I think it's possibly best to just sort of stick to what I'm doing. You don't want it to be dizzying at the end. I can see I forgot there. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I also have another green that is lighter green. So I might just add that in because I still need to figure out what the other color would be for this. Do you think I should go for a lighter green or a darker green? I mean, either could work. Yay. Yep, the same feelings here. Yay. We've got good mood, good vibes today. Feeling the summer, feeling the sunshine. I definitely hope you're getting some sunshine wherever you are. There we go. There. Almost. Ta-da. Okay. You live in Perth, Australia. Me? Because that's what I used to. Oh, that's where you used to live. Oh, sunshiny. Oh, that sounds so nice. Sunshine all around. Sounds so good. I think I would like it in Australia. So now I need to choose between these two colors. I mean, I do have more colors as well, but I just ended up picking these up. So what shall I do? I'm thinking, since this is a crazy picture, no, let's not go that crazy. Let's go for the less green. You said you moved into Tassie, right? Unfortunately, I don't think I know where that is. Oop. I am in the cold and damp United Kingdom. So for me, it's a big thing when the sun shines and there's no rain. All the British people tend to go crazy when the weather gets good. You know? They are the ones that, when they go to Australia, you can see them just lying in the beach in the midday sun, turning prawn-colored. And that's how it is. Oops. And that's just because we just don't have enough sun here. There we go. Ta-da! One leaf ready, I think. That sounds really cool. Turning into prawn color, you mean? Oh, yes. Yep. There we go. Yeah, something to show your mates when you come back home and you look all burnt. Everybody knows you've had a holiday. There we go. Right. Almost done with this leaf. So, what should it be next? I think What do I think? Okay. maybe some balance. We've got almost all the colors here, isn't it? The only thing that I have not put is we don't have much blue in here. We've got some red, we've got some green, we've got some yellows, oranges. Yeah, I think let's put some blues and greens and teals in. Yeah, I'm feeling blues and greens and teals. There we go. We already used those. We could go even more teal, and we could go even mint. Is this gonna look too crazy? I mean, I like it to be colorful, but I don't want it to be mad, completely mad. Or maybe I do. I mean, that can be nice too. So I think let's start with these and see where we get to. So Moroccan mint. Let's go and use this in the back. Actually, that is so small that I'll just color on top of it. I'll be able to then just color it with something else. There we go. There. There. Yep. Like that. And I think I'll do the same here. Yep, I'm thinking maybe my color choice was not crazy enough. It would be nice to have something that would pop out a bit. I think what I will do is I will do those little bubbles with something more strong, so that it looks like something's coming. Oops, there we go. And one more. You're gonna go and get a snack. Yep, go for it. It's not nice to be watching YouTube when you are hungry. It's good to have some kind of snack. I'm with you on that one. I mean, what is a movie without something to eat? Or, anyway, if you're just watching TV or YouTube, I mean, snacks always nice. But we've got it. And then now I'm gonna go for the darker ones, darker colors. So we're gonna put, we had mint green, and now I'm gonna go for teal dots. Teal dots, and let's see how it looks together. Yep, that looks pretty much like I wanted. There. Yep, that leaf is almost done. Yep. So all these other leaves are half leaves with half a stripy and then half of this bubbly. And this one is totally just full of bubbles. I think what I will do is I'll just go and do that as well with the, wasn't entirely sure, but I've made up my mind now. Just gonna go with mint at the bottom and then teal at the top. There we go. Yep. Good, good. Good, good. Yep, we're having fun time coloring. Okay, and one more thing that is missing, and it is those stripy leaves. What shall we do with those? think, oh, right now it's nighttime. Yes, yeah, that is a, you're on the other side of the globe, aren't you? Whoops. But it's nice that you've come. Always nice that you've come. So these are the colors that I used here. Shall I just go with the same ones, or shall I do something different? No, I think I quite like the combination there, and I'm sure I will like the combination here as well. So let's go for it. There we go. There. And a couple more. There. Okay. And let's do the same here. Start from the bottom. And work my way. I was going to say up, but let's just say to the other end of the leaf. There we go. It's the magical world. There. Okay. And a little bit more. I'm just going to be turning that so that it's easier for me to color and you guys can see what I'm doing. Otherwise, my hand is just going to be covering everything and you just can see my hand moving but can't really see what I'm doing. So try to remember to turn the bit. There we go. Yep, looking very stripy. But that's all right. There. Okay, right. And then working my way back from the top. There we go. It's so stripy that it's making my eyes feel a bit wonks. Eyes are feeling totally wonky. I think I got the color in the right places. There we go. I've got every second colored and every second one not colored. There we go. Right. And a few more. Not much missing. Okay. Yep. Oh, Alex, you're asking if I can knit. Yes, I guess I can. I haven't knitted in a long, long time. It's one of those things that I think once you learn it, you never forget it. It's like riding the bike, but it is helpful if you do it sometimes. You know, jogs your memory. There we go. I think if I tried, I could knit. But I have not done it for many, many years. There we go. There. One leaf done. And another leaf coming. Whew. Imagine, guys, if it was like this when you went to Amazon rainforest or something. All these colors coming at you. That would be properly wild. There we go. Like that. Yep. There we go. Almost done with this. Let's turn it back so that you can see the whole picture. I think that's coming along really nicely. We've got yellows and greens in the middle, and then we've got more of these purples and blues, teals here on the outer edge. It's very nice. Very nice magical forest. There we go. Yep, and one more. And there we have it. We've got a superbly colorful picture of some mushrooms, leaves, berries, and a butterfly. Yeah, all done. Thank you very much for being here with me today, and a special mentioning for Alec. You stuck with me the whole time. You said you would, and I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Now, if you should be sleeping, go and have a little sleep. Okay. Have a lovely day. Bye.